and trade for Kevin Love.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Front in for the Clippers. Rivers comes in for Paul. Redick for three. And the Clippers miss again.
But sometimes
Fry passes to LeBron. From beyond the arc and then some. LeBron's got his first bucket of the game and effect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season.
And then for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Crawford, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Green dishes to Pierce. And stolen in possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Knocked loose. Rivers with it. Now defended by Mozgov. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Cavaliers trailing. There's the feed to Shumpert. Back to Smith. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Pierce. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Clippers moving it up. It's stolen by Smith. To the middle. Tries to save it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Wesley Johnson.
Clippers leading by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shot's good.
Austin Rivers.
Rivers has got his first points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Tipped away and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Crawford outside. There's the triple. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credited. Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad, Tommy, in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. It doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point guard position. And guys, Wesley Johnson, 4th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Everyone thought he would have the jump shot to become a prolific scorer. And Clark, the length to defend at a high level.
Yeah, you know, in his rookie year, he averaged 9 points a game. Last year's fifth, he averaged 10. I think it's to the point where he is what he is.
Paul kicks to Jordan. It's Redick on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now Cleveland moving it up and taken away by Johnson. And now the Clippers on the break. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Wesley Johnson. On the wing, Irving. He's got 5.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Paul. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
The shot by Redick, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It's on Mbah-a-Moute. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very... selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Oh, my goodness, he's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. LeBron with it. Now Pierce defending. And now the Clippers on the break. Pierce with the ball. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time. Oh, they can be very vociferous when they disagree, and that whistle did not go over well with the crowd.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Clippers leading by 11. Paul for 3. Count the bucket. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. Or just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Green's checked in.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Well, Paul Pierce hinted that he could hang him up soon. He had that amazing run. Has nothing left to prove in the NBA. And I would say, of all the players in last year's playoffs, had some of the most dramatic individual shots we have seen from one guy in a long time.
He did, and you know, you forget he's done that really over the course of his entire career. Just kind of funny to see him doing it in a Wizards jersey, but you talked about it. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it. So many big moments over the course of his career, and also for all the kids out there, the best maybe footwork we have in our game. If you want to improve as a player, watch Paul Pierce's footwork.
Love's check in for Cleveland. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Dellavedova kicks to Smith. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Well, the competitive nature was on display early in the career of Pierce. I mean, he has willed his teams to win his entire career and is baffled by anybody who doesn't want to win as bad as he does.
Paul, no one around him. Paul missing again.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
There's the three. Jordan kicks to Crawford. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Crawford's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. And that competitive nature that you talked about with Pierce, that's really what sets him apart. He had so many great clutch moments in the postseason. Easily one of the most clutch players in recent memory.
54 seconds left in the first half. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And finished off by Paul.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Griffin passes to Jordan. In the corner, it's Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for Crawford.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Mozgov kicks to Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Rivers. Launches it. He got it up that time, and through the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 17 points,